Do you know that the biggest volcano in the last 50 years erupted in the Philippines? Do you know that the majority of Filipinos go abroad to work? The Philippines exports about 19.5 million tons of buko, and Manila is actually a collection of 16 smaller cities. We will tell you such amazing facts about Philippines that will surprise you. To know more details about these, stay connected till the end of video and subscribe the channel if you are new on it. So let's dive in. Fact number 1. The Philippines consists of 7,641 islands that cover it geographically. The interesting fact is that about 534 islands were founded and added just in 2017, making the total count 7,641. Out of these islands, only 2,000 are inhabited. The discovery of the new islands sparked a lot of controversies, but they are said to have large rocks, sandbars, and would not be favorable for human habitation. Many of them are not even traceable on global maps. Even if you had to take an estimate, the people there say that for an adventure enthusiast, traveling to all of these islands will take at least 21 years. Fact number 2. Regarded as a social activity, karaoke forms an integral part of the native people's daily life. You can find the karaoke machines even in the most remote and rural parts of the country. Though the first karaoke machine was built by a Japanese musician, it was only patented by Roberto del Rosario, a Filipino inventor, back in 1975. Ever since then, this karaoke sing-along tradition has become an essential part of the Filipino lifestyle. Fact number 3. The people of the Philippines are very social and always try to be in touch with all the important people in their lives. This habit of theirs has made the entire country's annual text message count jump up to a whopping 142 billion. Yes, a daily total of the messages sent by the people amounts to about 400 million. They must really love talking to one another. Fact number 4. The Philippines have the third largest population of Catholics in the world, right after Brazil and Mexico. With about 80% of their population being Roman Catholic, this religion is deeply ingrained in the daily lives of the common people of the country. In regards to this, the people in the Philippines are not allowed to take divorce and not allowed to have gay marriages. Even abortions are considered illegal. Fact number 5. It is surprising to know that the professional league for basketball, the Philippines Basketball Association, was started after the NBA, the National Basketball Association of North America, and it happens to be the second oldest basketball association in the whole world. The people of the Philippines love basketball, so much so that you can spot makeshift basketball hoops even in the most unusual rural and remote areas of the country. The Philippines holds the renowned Guinness World Record for the longest game of basketball ever played. Yes, back in March of 2014, a charity event of basketball was held and was played for a duration of an unbelievable 120 hours and 1 minute and 7 seconds. Fact number 6. The people of the Philippines love shopping and the malls, and they have evidence to prove that. With just one visit to this phenomenal country, you will be able to understand how much the people of the Philippines love hanging out at the shopping malls. This explains why the country holds the record for having 5 of the largest shopping malls in the world. The malls are SM Seaside City Cebu, SM City North, SM Mega Mall, SM Mall of Asia, and SM City Cebu. Fact number 7. Jeepneys are a mode of everyday transportation for people in the capital city of Manila and other places in the Philippines. What is interesting is that these jeepneys were made out of all the army jeeps that the US military left after World War II. From this rich and nostalgic origin, now the jeepneys are made creative, colorful, and make an important source of transport for over 20 people jam-packed at a time. As an estimate, it is said that in the capital city of Manila alone, over 55,000 jeepneys operate on a daily basis. This resourcefulness of the Filipinos and their conversion of these army jeeps have successfully embedded the jeepneys to be an iconic symbol for representing the culture of the Philippines. Fact number 8. Filipinos are warm, fun-loving people with a great sense of humor. This paired along with a good culture and respect for all the elders makes it one of the happiest countries in the world. In the Philippines, you can see every visitor being greeted as ma'am or sir, and the children addressing them as kuyas and ates, for elder brother and sister respectively. This politeness and respect span over a wide range of situations, where even when asked for help, it would be surprising to find one single Filipino saying a direct harsh no to any request you make. They have separate lines for the elderly, pregnant women, or the disabled for various facilities, such as the taxi stations, banks, and others. These guidelines are obeyed by all the citizens, hence ensuring peace and harmony in the country. Fact number 9. The Philippines has also served as a spot for the world's largest volcanic eruption that took place in the past 50 years. The eruption of Mount Pinatubo on the 15th of June 1991 was the most horrid experience in the history of time. The eruption made the volcano emit tons of volcanic ash that fell up to the Indian Ocean. The hot magma roared down the mountain to the deep valleys, making deposits of fresh volcanic deposits. As a result of this volcanic eruption, over 20,000 people had to be evacuated, and the clouds of gases released by the volcano caused a global cooling by 0.5 degrees Celsius. This incident killed 800 people, and over 10,000 of the native countrymen were left homeless. This truly makes it one of the worst chapters in the history of the country. Fact number 10. The people of the Philippines celebrate Christmas, not just as a day, but as a holiday season that starts from the month as early as September. Christmas is the longest holiday in the Philippines, and the people love to start shopping and decorations in September. The shopping bazaars and sites are crowded with people. An important practice from various of their religious customs is their night mass that happens for 9 straight days, leading up to Christmas Eve. So, if you are a fan of the Christmas holiday and are planning to travel to the Philippines, Christmas would be the best time. Fact number 11. The country of the Philippines has its capital as the Metropolitan Manila, also called the National Capital Region, NCR. Metropolitan Manila is one of the hippest and happening cities to travel and stay at. Only a few people know that although Manila is the capital city of the Philippines, on its own Manila itself is made of 16 small cities. It has 16 cities and 1 municipality with 4 districts. Being the small city that it is, yet Metropolitan Manila is the most densely populated city in the country. Fact number 12. What you might not know is that the Yoyo toy is the second oldest toy, which dates its origin back to 440 BC. According to recent studies, the person who patented the invention of the toy was Pedro Edralin Flores, a Filipino businessman. The name Yoyo comes from the Filipino language, which means come back. Fact number 13. The current population of the Philippines is 110 million. According to recent surveys, about 11% of the people of the Philippines migrate to foreign countries in order to make a good living and improve their state of life at home. It is surprising to find Filipinos are the second largest population of Asian Americans in the United States, following the population of the Chinese people residing there. Fact number 14. The Philippines is the largest explorer of the fruit, buko, which is a kind of coconut. It is recorded out that the country exports a whopping 19.5 million tons of this coconut every year. Do you agree? Before you leave, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for future interesting videos like this.